Welcome. Today we are going to explore a classic mathematical proof. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to prove that the square root of 2 is an irrational number. Our learning objectives are to first, define rational and irrational numbers, and second, prove that the square root of 2 is irrational using contradiction. To understand this proof, we first need to recall what a rational number is. A rational number is any number that can be expressed as a fraction of two integers, where the denominator is not 0. An irrational number, like the square root of 2, is a number that cannot be written as a simple fraction. We are going to use a method called proof by contradiction. This means we will start by assuming the opposite of what we want to prove, and show that this assumption leads to a logical impossibility. If the square root of 2 is rational, then there exist two co-prime natural numbers p and q, where q is greater than 1, such that the square root of 2 equals p over q. Now, if we square both sides of the equation, we get 2 equals p squared over q squared. By multiplying both sides by q, we find that 2q is equal to p squared over q. Here is the contradiction. Clearly, 2q is an integer because q is a natural number. However, p squared over q is not an integer. This is because p and q are coprime, meaning they have no common factors other than 1. Therefore, 2q and p squared over q cannot be equal. This means the square root of 2 cannot be expressed as p over q. Thus, we have proven that the square root of 2 is an irrational number. Our objective for this scene is to set up our initial assumption for the proof. Let us start our proof. We begin by assuming the opposite of our goal. Assume that the square root of 2 is a rational number. If it is rational, then by definition it must be possible to write it as a fraction. So, we can say that the square root of 2 equals p over q. In this case, we define p and q as natural numbers greater than 1. Crucially, we assume p and q are coprime, or relatively prime. This means they have no common factors other than 1. In other words, the fraction p over q is already in its simplest form. Take a moment to consider this. If any fraction can be reduced, we reduce it first. So assuming p and q are coprime covers all possible rational numbers. Now, we will perform some algebraic manipulations to see where this assumption leads us. We start with our equation. The square root of 2 equals p over q. To get rid of the square root, let's square both sides of the equation. On the left, the square of the square root of 2 is simply 2. On the right, we get p squared over q squared. Next, let's multiply both sides by q to isolate one q on the left. Now we have 2 times q equals p squared over q. Let's analyze what we have here. On the left side, since q is a natural number, 2 times q must be an integer. Specifically, it is an even integer. However, look at the right side. P squared over q. Remember our starting condition, p and q are coprime natural numbers greater than 1. Since they share no common factors, p squared and q also share no common factors. Therefore, p squared divided by q cannot be an integer, it must be a fraction. This brings us to a contradiction. An integer cannot be equal to a non-integer fraction. Our goal for this final scene is to conclude our proof based on the contradiction we just found. Because we have shown that an integer, 2q, cannot be equal to a non-integer, p squared over q, our mathematical statement is impossible. This means 2q is not equal to p squared over q. Since this step was a direct logical consequence of our first equation, it implies that our initial setup was also impossible. Therefore, the square root of 2 cannot be expressed in the form p over q. This means that our original assumption, that the square root of 2 is a rational number, must be false. And if it is not rational, it must be irrational. We have successfully completed the proof. We started by assuming the opposite, followed the logical steps, and arrived at a contradiction, proving that the square root of 2 is indeed an irrational number.